You used to go visiting long ago?
Visiting, yes.
Yeah, visiting, yeah.
Just visiting without, you wouldn't be careful, just talking.
Go and talk, yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And would you be invited or would you just lie down?
Well, there was no invitation or no knock at the door. Just walked in. Yeah.
And would the same thing happen here? They come back here, would they?
They would, yeah, they would.
Yeah.
They used to care play here. They take houses on turns.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But you would just walk down the road and go into a house with a chat?
Just walk down the road. Mostly it was the blacksmith's mother. She was on her own and he'd be in Mulranny working in the forge. That's where they had the forge. And he used to cycle over. He had a bicycle, of course, and a carbide lamp. The old carbide lamps, they were worked by carbide. They were filled with carbide and there was a little wick coming up and you lit that, and I don't know how long it should last, because it was for miles of the road, but you'd see them coming along on bicycles before the battery lamp came in. So we'd wait visiting there, we'd be talking to her and she'd be glad to have the company till he'd come. We visited another place, it was a tailor, just over the road. As I say, it was all within a radius of a half mile, and you could go in there too. There was no invitation, and he'd be sewing sometimes there, and I seen him at well over 80, past my age now, threading the needle without glasses.
Without glasses,
yeah. And so on, and he had the tailor's goose that was about over a foot long and iron. It was quite heavy because he used to go over to the fire and put it against the grate to heat it. And he had a fiddle-shaped board that he'd put across his knees for ironing pantses that he'd be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you be talking about?
Everything and anything. And he'd be telling about times gone by in his own, telling stories about his own time. We visited another man. He was down the Castle Road, but he's gone now, and the house gone long ago. But he'd be telling about times long ago as well. He used to keep a couple of cattle, and when the cow would calf, and he'd bring her into the house, where they could see her.
Into the house?
Into the house, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And light he had was the old treacle tins. You get 2 pounds treacle tins that time, a hole in the lid and a cloth coming up and a full of paraffin oil and the wick lighting. That's the light he had on the table. But when she calved in, she'd be let out up the hill from the house in the daytime. But she'd come every night regular, as regular as the clock, till the calf suck. And as soon as she'd Lou outside the door, he'd open the door and let her in. Yeah. And when the calf was sucking, he'd get a 2 pound jam jar and he'd milk what he wanted off the other side for himself into the jar.
And was the calf in the house all the time?
The calf would be there until he'd be maybe 5 or 6 months old.
Would he, in the house?
Yeah, he would be, yeah.
Right.
Oh, he would.
And would he be dirty in the place? Or he put him outside the
There was no notice taken of it. When it became too
full.
Too full, I suppose. They shoveled it out.
Yeah. So you had interesting times. Would there be much drink that time now?
Much drink?
Drink, yeah.
There wouldn't be much drink in circulation like that. You'd have to go to the pub for it. But they used to have what they call sprees, porter sprees. Quarter barrels and half barrels.
In the house?
In the house, yeah. But that was, you could be condemned altogether for that.
From the altar?
Yes,
from the altar.
Yes, off the headboard, yeah. Well, that was strictly out.
Were you ever at one of them?
I was. They were often here. They were often here on Patrick's night, St. Patrick's night and Easter, and they were in a house up the road as well, up in Conley's as well.
And were they good fun, they were?
They were, yeah, they were. They get wine for the girls and loaves. Loaf bread was a novelty that time, of course, and jam and that for the tea and wine for the women.
And you'd have music, I suppose, yeah?
Well, we had to go for the music.
You were down the road, yeah? The band was down the road, yeah?
The music was down the road, yeah.
Did you ever join them, or were you too young that time?
I played.
You played, yeah?
Tunes that I might know that they'd have, yeah.
So, would they get drunk?
Not really, no. They didn't seem to, no.
Never had a little row or anything like that?
No.
Never saw a good row, no.
No. They used to dance half sets that time, only 4. There wouldn't be place for 8 in a kitchen like this now with, and that. But they dance half sets. Dance would go on a little more than there.
There was no drugs that time, no?
No drugs, no.
Did you ever hear of them?
There was no word at all about anything. Only the strongest thing going that time was Puchin.
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 And was it around here?
It wasn't around here. It was making not that far away, but it was made mostly in Ballacroy and an odd one. Not many now of those. There was a couple of now used to make it around here, but it wouldn't be introduced like that at all. It wouldn't, no. They'd get it on the quiet and drink it on the quiet, but whether it was any good or not.
There was no point in inviting the priest to these parties, no?
Oh, he wasn't supposed to know about it. You'd be cursed.
And were the priests drinking that time, do you think, themselves?
The priests themselves, no.
They didn't?
No, because you see, I joined the Pioneers when I took the pledge at confirmation. And when I was about maybe 15 or 16, then you had the option of joining the Pioneers. Total Abstinence Association. So I joined then and I never broke it.
You never drank?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, did you not?
I didn't know. But the priests, of course, themselves, I think, they were all pioneers, and that's how there were so many pioneers in the place.
Okay.
But I think they do take a drink since, we had them since. Father Murphy was that young lad's name, from Cheshire. He's above in Dublin now. And Father Kinney was from Ballyhonus. He could take a drink. Father Carroll was from Perk. He's only just gone from us not so long ago. He used to take a drink. And
so the older ones way back didn't so much, no?
They didn't know.
Oh, the younger ones.
No. It was a funny thing. As I said, the man that turns water into wine, sure he wouldn't have done it if there was any harm in it.
That's right, okay. Well, it's the abuse of it, really, isn't it? It's the abuse of it that causes the problem.
It was, of course, yeah. But I didn't go. I used to hear them at Pioneer dances, you know. I heard a priest saying one time at a Pioneer dance that the difference between a drinker and a pioneer was that the pioneer knew where he was the night before. That's the drinker didn't. But I was telling that to Jarlath from Westport.
Duffy.
Heresy,
yes.
I said I think it was a stupid statement. I said I didn't like it. I said because it was them and us kinda, and I knew plenty of people. I worked with people that was very fond of it, and they used to go off to England.
Right.
And if they were busy again, they'd only have one drink in the evening after work.
Yeah.
And as I said, they had more willpower than I had because I never tasted it.
Okay.
I said there was nothing at all wrong with it. A man that could do with a couple of drinks.